Something unusual is happening around you this March, and if you are Aries, you might already be feeling it. A sudden shift in energy. People behaving differently. Plans changing without warning. And here's the strange part, this is not happening by accident. There is a powerful movement in your life this month. A movement that can either push you forward faster than ever, or force you to face something you have been avoiding for a long time. But there is one specific moment in March, a turning point, that many Aries will not recognize until it already changes their life. So stay with me until the end, because what is coming for you this month might surprise you. Now let's talk honestly. Aries, you are someone who carries strength on the outside. People see you as confident, fearless, always ready to fight for what you want. But inside, the past few months have not been easy. There have been moments where you felt misunderstood. Moments where you felt like you were giving more than you were receiving. Maybe in relationships, someone didn't value your loyalty. Maybe in work, you felt like your effort was invisible. And deep inside, a question started forming. Am I moving in the right direction? Or am I just exhausting myself? March is going to answer that question, but not in the way you expect. Because this month, Aries energy becomes extremely active. Your natural fire element begins to wake up again. And when that fire wakes up, your life starts moving fast. But before the good things arrive, there is a small emotional test. Around the first week of March, you may notice tension with someone close to you. It could be a friend, a partner, a family member, or even someone at work. The conversation may feel uncomfortable. You might feel like someone is questioning your decisions. Normally, Aries reacts quickly. You defend yourself. You respond instantly. But this month, the universe is asking you to pause before reacting. Because the real message in that moment is not conflict, it is clarity. Someone around you may finally reveal how they truly feel about you. And that moment, even if it feels uncomfortable, will free you from confusion. For many Aries, this will be the moment you realize who is truly standing with you and who is only around when things were easy. And once that clarity arrives, something powerful happens. Your focus sharpens. The middle part of March brings a sudden increase in motivation. You may wake up one day feeling something different. Less emotional weight, less hesitation, more determination. That is because your ruling planet Mars begins to strengthen your inner drive again. When this happens, Aries becomes unstoppable. You start thinking about goals again. Goals you paused, dreams you delayed, plans you thought were too risky. Suddenly your mind begins asking a new question. What if I actually go for it? This is where March becomes interesting. Because opportunities appear very quietly this month. They will not always look big in the beginning. It could be a conversation, a new idea, an unexpected message, a small chance that seems ordinary. But Aries, do not ignore these small doors. Because one of them could open a path that changes your entire year. Especially around the second half of March, communication becomes very important. You might receive information you were not expecting. Someone could contact you after a long time. Or a situation that felt stuck suddenly starts moving again. Many Aries will experience movement in career during this time. Maybe a new responsibility. Maybe recognition for your work. Or maybe a decision that pushes you to think bigger than before. And here's the truth about Aries energy. When you finally decide something, you move faster than everyone else. But March is teaching you something different. Instead of rushing, you are learning strategy. Instead of reacting, you are learning patience. And this combination makes Aries extremely powerful. Now let's talk about relationships, because this area may surprise you the most this month. Some Aries have been holding emotions inside for a long time. Maybe you didn't want to start an argument. Maybe you didn't want to appear vulnerable. Maybe you told yourself everything was fine, even when something felt wrong. March slowly brings these emotions to the surface. But not to create problems. To create honesty. If you are in a relationship, communication becomes deeper. Some conversations may feel intense, but they will help both of you understand each other better. For single Aries, something interesting may happen. Someone could suddenly enter your life who feels very different from your usual type. At first, you may not even notice the connection. But as days pass, you start realizing this person understands you in a calm and grounding way. And that is something Aries secretly needs. Because you are always the strong one. You are always the one leading. But sometimes, even Aries needs someone who brings peace instead of pressure. Now let's talk about money and career, because this area shows strong potential this month. Around the third week of March, financial thinking becomes sharper. You may start analyzing your income, your spending, your long-term goals. And some Aries may realize something important. You are capable of earning more than you currently are. But the key this month is not rushing into risky decisions. Instead, focus on building stability. Small improvements, smart planning, consistent effort. If you stay disciplined this month, the rewards in the coming months could be very strong. And there is another message for Aries this March. Your energy level is powerful, but your body also needs balance. Sometimes Aries pushes forward without resting. You keep moving even when you are tired. But this month, listen to your body. Sleep properly. Give yourself quiet moments. Spend time outside if possible. Because when your energy is balanced, your intuition becomes clearer. And Aries' intuition is extremely strong, even if you don't always admit it. Now here comes the most interesting part of March. The final days of this month carry a surprising shift. Something that felt delayed finally starts aligning. For some Aries, this could be a decision about work. For others, it may be clarity about a relationship. And for a few Aries, this may be a completely new direction that suddenly feels right. It will feel like things are finally moving again, like the universe removed a block that was standing in your way. But remember something very important. The opportunities arriving in your life now are connected to the courage you showed earlier. Every time you refused to give up, every time you kept trying, every time you believed something better was possible, you were building the momentum that March is now activating. So, if things feel intense this month, do not panic. Intensity is normal for Aries energy. It simply means transformation is happening. And the Aries who stay patient, focused, and brave during March will walk into April stronger than they have felt in a long time. Your fire is returning. Your clarity is returning. And your path is starting to reveal itself again. So, Aries, before this video ends, I want to ask you something important. Did something in this message resonate with you? Are you already feeling these changes starting around you? If yes, then don't stay silent. Type Aries in the comments so this energy reaches you stronger. And if you want to keep receiving these warnings, guidance, and hidden astrology messages that many people miss, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Because the next few months are bringing powerful shifts for Aries, and you should not walk into them unprepared. Stay aware, stay strong, and most importantly, trust your fire. Your time is closer than you think. Fire.